Welcome back to another Mod Spotlight video. Over the next few days, we're going to do some solo Mod Spotlights on some of the mods that we did previously or mods that have been updated recently that we want to go back and revisit and see what the mod has added. One of the mods we're going to check out is the Omega Dino Storage, one of the best storage options out there. I'm TBF Gaming. We do Mod Spotlight, survival playthroughs, occasional guides on how to successfully fail. So one of the most important mods when we're looking at quality of life mods is something that can help you with dino storage. That's what we're checking out today, the Omega Dino Storage mod by Hexenlord. You guys know Hexenlord. He's done a whole bunch of amazing mods that are all cross-platform. This mod, of course, is cross-platform. I think most of you guys have checked this out. It's got a couple updates since last time I did a video on it, so I wanted to come back and revisit it today. But this mod is basically the old Dino Storage mod from ASE, just reimagined in the Omega flair with it, because it's got some really cool stuff. It's a little bit closer to like some cloud storage. This is kind of the advanced version of what you guys have for cryopods on vanilla. It just does basically the same thing, but it's a lot cleaner, doesn't fill up your inventory. So let's check it out. There's two main pieces to this. Also, two mods that work really well with this are two more Omega mods. We've had the Omega Teleporters and the Egg Collector. Those two mods combined with this one take care of a lot of your dino problems. The teleporter you can use to bring your dinos from anywhere on the map to you, and the Egg Collector obviously collects eggs. To include, it'll actually integrate dinos into the Egg Collector so you don't have to have them all out to have a bunch of eggs get produced. So that one's really cool. But let's check out the actual Omega Dino Storage mod. As we said before, this is a cross-platform mod, really well done mod. It's got a lot of cool things to it. The first thing we're going to look at is actually the admin menu. We're going to do this a little bit backwards from what we normally do. But if you go into it and click on Open Admin Settings, obviously you have to be either an admin on the server, or if you're playing on single player, you can do it anyways. This will bring up what would be your INI settings, so you guys don't have to worry about doing INI settings, so people on console can actually adjust the settings for this. These are pretty simple. Store dino in inventory, allow trap corpses, override imprint player on release. That just makes it to where the dino is actually imprinted on whoever actually throws it out. The trapped corpses is if a dino dies, you can actually pick it up. As long as it hasn't been consumed, you can trap it, and then that dino will still be alive inside of your dino storage. Obelisk auto trap newborns. That means that this obelisk will actually pick up dinos when they're born. We're going to test that in just a second. Fully imprint on release. You can decide that. That's usually off by default. That'll basically make sure that it's 100% imprinted when you throw out the baby. And disable remote usage if you don't want people to have a remote. If you want to use just the obelisk, that's a different way to do things here. We usually do the remote so we can take it anywhere with us. Tame store cooldown and tame release cooldown just slows down how often they're doing it, so there's no server issues. Remote store max dino, that's how many you can actually store. And I think that's the main stuff. Let's go ahead and get save and close. So that's the settings for this. So now you can access it through the remote. The remote is the other piece of this. We'll check that out in just a second. It's the same as what you would do here. If we come up to this one and go like this, let's get to where we can see the dinos so you guys can see them. So if we go like this, we go open menu, it's going to bring up the actual dino storage options. You have send dinos to personal storage, pull dinos from personal storage. That's your own individual storage that only you see. The other one is the tribe storage. Send dinos to tribe storage or pull dinos from tribe storage. That's where the babies are going to go when they get picked up. And if you put things there, the rest of your tribe can access them. So it's really cool. So if you go in here, you would see all your tribe stored dinos. If we want to actually store some things, we go send to personal storage. We can actually go in here and click a few of the dinos that are out in front of us. Wait for the cooldown. All right, if you want to send something to storage, let's get to where we can actually see this guy here. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go open menu, send dino to personal storage, and we're going to click on our Thylacoleo friend over there, and then you can see that he got picked up. So that Thyla is no longer there. So that's how you can pick him up there. You can also pull things out from here as well. Click this, go open menu, pull dino from personal storage, go all the way to the bottom, pull Thyla, and boom, there our Thyla is back out. So there's the actual Thyla. Oh, close here. Close there. There you go. There's our actual Thyla out. Let's put them back over here because we're actually going to show the breeding portion of this in just a second. So that's how you do that. If you want to do the handheld version, same thing. You open it up and then right click, which I think is left trigger or right trigger on the Xbox. Not 100% sure. And then now you can do send to personal storage or send to tribe storage. We're going to send to personal storage. And boom, you can see it disappears. Really good mod. I get a lot of questions about this. Anytime someone sees one of my videos and we pick up a dino, they're always asking what this is. It's the Omega Dino Storage. So good. And then if you want to send it to tribe storage, same thing. You just click it again, send to tribe storage. And then if you wanted to, you can go around and put pretty much everything into tribe storage. For pulling the dinos out, same thing. Just open it, pull dino from storage, and then click on the dino that you actually want. So we're going to pull that Giga back out. Boom. There's our big Giga. Now, what's really cool, they added this more recently. This wasn't in when we first started playing. When you go into your pool dinos, there's actually some really good filters over here. If you want to see all the males, see all the females, see just the babies, stored with mating cooldown, stored with inventory on them. So they actually have something inside their inventory. Dinos that have a saddle on them, dinos that are imprinted, which I apparently don't have any, stored with persistent buffs, and then to clear the button there. You can also sort it alphabetically, sort by highest level, sort by longest stored first, sort by most recent stored first. So all in order of how long they've actually been stored in your inventory. So very cool. All right, let's go ahead and check out the actual, since we changed those INI options. So we went in here, did the admin. This one right here, allow trap corpses. Let's do that one first. All right, since that setting was changed, this dino was killed. Now we can go ahead and pick it up using the send to personal storage. Boom. And now that dino will be back alive. I think when it comes out, it ends up having really low health. Yeah, he's definitely hurting. He's got super, super low health, and now it's got to heal up. But that at least allows you to save your dinos as long as they're not consumed. So if they're just dead and you can get to them before they're eaten, you can still save them, which is really nice. It's a good function to have for sure. It does not work on babies that have not been claimed, I don't think, although we should probably test that, but I don't 100% know. All right, so the other function that we wanted to check out was the actual trap baby on release. Just in case, I'm going to pick this up so it doesn't pick up the eggs. I don't think that this messes with eggs, so I don't think that's going to be a thing, but if we put these guys on mating, I think the egg will pop out, and then we can just incubate the egg. Boom, and then these guys will obviously gestate, and then I'll fast forward through that so we can see the baby pop out. All right, they're doing their thing. Let me see the actual countdown. Okay, let's fast forward through this. Okay, here it goes. Gestation about to be done. Should pop out the baby, and the baby should get picked up right away. So let's give it just a second. There you go. Baby, yep, there you go. Baby got picked up, and it should now be inside of the soul storage. I believe that it goes to tribe storage. Let's check there. Let's check babies. Baby Thylacoleo, boom. Now we can pull our baby Thyla out. My bad. Sorry, baby Thyla. And the baby Thyla now is maturing. I wanted to see if it is already imprinted because we put that in the settings. Let's see. Yep, imprinting's already done, so it is already imprinted, which is really nice. You can change that, obviously, if it's not something you like, but there you go. And I believe they also, I'm going to check real quick, I believe they will grow inside of the soul storage, so you can leave them there, and they will grow. So let's go pull dino, Thyla. Okay, so currently, the baby is at 9.5%. Let me fast forward for just a little bit. So we'll go, there you go, 10.4 when I put it up. All right, and then if we pop the Thyla back out, it is now at 38%. So we fast forwarded just a little bit, and it was growing while it's inside the dino storage. Absolutely awesome. So that makes that a little bit easier. That way you can have babies grow up in there. You can have it go over time, just like we used to do with the old dino storage. So just a really good mod. I think that's the main stuff with the mod. I want to make sure I showed everything on it. The handheld thing is really good. A couple of little things to note, though. If you have this handheld thing out, you can't bite. So if you have the handheld thing out and you jump on your dino, you can't actually bite anything. So I'm clicking the button to bite, nothing. You got to go make sure you put that away, and then you're back on track. So that's all that is. This also has a feature where it highlights everything. So when you're doing this, so this actually works really good in caves and stuff like that. You can get a good idea of all the crazy things that are in the caves. Let's go over here so you can see, yeah, pretty much everything gets an outline if you're within enough space of it. Just makes it really easy to be able to find stuff, especially inside of the caves or dark areas. All right, so that's the Omega Dino storage. Very cool. Looks like inside of here you can also make the actual storage remote, which is nice. But yeah, overall, just a really clean mod. The INI stuff is amazing that is here. INI values will be ignored, and the menu will have full control setting. Oh, interesting. INI values will be used until the setting is changed. So you can do your own INI stuff on the server, or you can edit it this way. So that's really good to know. But there you go. And you can also reset to default, save and close. Awesome. Okay, there you go, man. We'll clean up our mess. There are all of our dinos picked up. And now we don't have a big dino problem here at the base anymore. Look at that. Nice and clean. Very cool. Huge shout out to Hexenlord. I'm super excited that all these mods are cross-platform. Hexenlord is doing amazing things. One of the most talented modders out there. Can't wait to see Ark Omega on ASA. I think we all are super excited about seeing that. It is coming in the near future, but hope you guys enjoyed it. This might be a little bit shorter video. If it's under that YouTube 10-minute algorithm, I'll throw a video at the very end just to give us a little bit more space in there because, unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm kind of requires that you hit 10 minutes most of the time, and it hurts your algorithm if you go under 10. It's really, really weird, but that's kind of what we do with this. Hope you guys have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support. Huge shout out to the patrons that make the channel possible. Huge shout out to you for checking this video out. If you made it to the end of the video, my MVP. Make sure you go check out Hexenlord's Curse Forge page or go join the Omega Discord. Or actually, I think it's called Hexen Mods. Hexen Mods Discord.